All right, my name is Luke Jorth,
My name's Giovanni Ventura.
And my name is Christopher Marley.
and this is our MATLAB fitness tracker app called the Terra Track.
Okay, now to just roughly go over what I did as a part of this project. I took the rough draft UI that we had in our project proposal, and I implemented that into MATLAB using the MATLAB app designer. Along with that, I started to write some of the callback functions, such as the start button and inputting the weight and height, and used the initial script that Chris had wrote to kind of initialize that process. However, Geo did do a lot of the callbacks, and he will talk about that as well.
My main contribution to the project was in the app design code, where I integrated the base code into the app structure. I also wrote and refined some callback functions, and I also worked on the achievements and workout log features.
As mentioned by Luke, I designed and made the base code for the app, and I recorded and edited the video for the project.
All right, so as you can see, here is our Terra Track fitness tracker app. First, you got to input your weight, height, and age, select your workout, then hit start right here. In the status bar on the left, you can see that after a few seconds, it'll start running that workout. There we go. Slowly, you can see the time will start tracking up. It shows your data right there under your achievements. It'll show average speed, total distance, elevation, and also the steps you've traveled. And as you can see right here on the right, it shows you the GPS route that we've taken.
Now, if we were to pause the workout, you'll see that it'll stop logging. And if we hit resume, you'll see that the workout resumes and starts logging once more.
There we go.
And now if we hit end workout, stops logging, and as you can see, we've included an achievement for the first workout.
There you go. All right, and as you can see, now we're going to do a test of our run feature. Select workout to run, hit start, and after a few seconds, it'll start recording that, and it'll let us know in the status bar there.
Status workout running. We can see.
As you can see, our friend over here going on a jog. And
talk about the tradition of the Bowerman Mile in Eugene. This has equal significance, particularly in Europe.
You can see our friend over here going on a jog. And
compared to the walking workout, you can see that the average speed has increased.
Faster average speed than the walking. And when we end this workout, it'll get saved to our workout log under a run instead of a walk. Doing circles out there.
Okay. And
workout complete, as you can see on the left.
You can see time elapsed, average speed.
There we go.
Total distance.
Unfortunately, no one in our group has a bike, so the only difference from running, walking, or hiking is that the speed should be higher and the calories are calculated differently.
Sure, the breakaway not long for this world. Big tempo now set by the Australia squad.
The U.S. up there, white jersey, Australia.
So as you can see, we are on the hike workout that we've selected. And so far, the user is going up in elevation, as we can see down here. The elevation is slowly rising to 3.2 meters. And is getting higher.
We are going to start a run right here with our given inputs to demonstrate the reach features that we've implemented into our app. So in a few seconds after this starts, we can show you, well, as you've previously seen, our pause and resume buttons were the first reach feature that we wanted to add. This allows us to pause our workout, stop the time and stop collecting data, and then later resume that to continue. So the next one that we implemented a timer function to consistently update our app. This is what allows our GPS to consistently route our workout, our time elapsed to go up, and to collect all this data as we go. And that actually leads us into our next reach feature. We wanted to have a nice GPS tracking system that tracks our route as we are going through our workout, as you can see right there on the right. The next reach feature that we wanted to add was a calorie tracker right here at the bottom. What this does is it takes the inputted weight right here at the top and does a function with the average speed and outputs the calories burned. So those are the reach features that we wanted to add into our app to make it more unique than the other ones.
One other reach goal that we wanted to implement was having the workout history be implemented into the actual app. But we didn't really have enough time to do that. But as you can see here, all of our workout logs are being saved in this separate workout map file. Hopefully, if we had another chance, we would implement this much better.
All right, so now I'm going to talk about the reach goals that we implemented into our app. The first thing that we wanted to add that was unique to ours was working pause and resume features. As you could see from our previous examples, these two buttons right here do work with their intended callbacks. The next thing that we wanted to do was to persistently update the data to consistently show the time elapsed, as well as speed and elevation gain. We did that over here with the implementation of a timer at the top of our function. What was that?